there everyone, it's Thakard, and welcome back to Skoso's adventures through the Ryatt Trail on Kashyyyk. So last time we did the first two levels and the first section of the third level, and we are going to be continuing on from there. While I was getting ready, Mambu was murdering innocent woodland creatures, you know, as these frogs do. Just murder innocent woodland creatures. Hello, Mambu. Murderer.
Hello.
Murder Boo. I can't believe you murdered those little creatures.
I saw you kill like 3 of them right there just by looking at them.
I didn't kill them.
They probably smelled you. They probably died of your smell.
I saved them from you because you would have made them suffer. I put them down quickly.
Some of those reptilian people are clean. I don't know about you.
What are you talking about? You live in fetid water.
Well, my relatives might, but I don't.
Ugh.
I took a bath today.
You live in fetid waters. I remember having just wade through these guys and I was just like, oh my goodness. And he would cut down one side, you know, like just cut your path through one side. I was like, all right, try and get back across. Yeah, I would have given, like... Does this guy have a head mount? Because he would have had... That would be a cool head mount.
Yes, there is one.
For this guy? Or one of them, I guess.
The species, yes.
Night Stinger Fang. The map here always looks so funky because you're just walking along basically routes. Ooh, a proton carbine. When did I get that? Oh, that was the thing the guy gave us?
Yep.
So that's the one that you're using. I actually have 2 homes now. I'm going to keep some for myself. Energy, carbine. So the cold carbine.
Oh wait, here's a guy that has the
borer.
He's down in the Shadowlands too.
Rescue Chitook Spear. We got it. Chitook Spear has been rescued.
There's my countrymen or my speciesmen, whatever they are. They're here.
Let's kill them. Want to say anything before I murder them?
No!
Hey, they're without honor. They're without frog honor. I mean, what is frog honor anyways? J. Ryatt Trail. Seek out trail guides. Ocean radio. No. Kill Rodans. Sounds like fun. See, they agree. Raw. Kill Rodans. Raw. Hello, Rodans. Goodbye, Rodans. This is where I wish I had my freaking commando, man. I could lay all these Rodans out in one fell swoop. Just like call in a strike on them and just Nothing like the smell of frog legs. Fricasseed frog legs. I mean, these guys, it's not just that they're stinky. They're also really slow. I mean, how slow do you have to be to let Han shoot you first? You had the gun on him, you know? Just a scratch, says the man lying on the ground. That frog is using a flamethrower. Gotta be careful with that. You'll wind up.
Cook his own legs.
Yeah.
How many do you need?
I have 8 more than I need. Hey, now you're making me mad. See some more over here. Trying to gank that, jack that dude's kills. Was he AFK?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I didn't expect anybody to be down here with us, so I just saw a guy over there killing and thought it was you.
So you went over there to jack that dude's kills. That's harsh. You know, if I see while I'm doing missions, I'm not gonna steal your kills. That's something like frog people would do. You know? Lowbrow. Smells of puddle water and trees. With just a hint of fly wings.
Puddle water and fly.
Puddle water and flies.
I need 4 more.
I only need 2 more. I've already killed an additional 2 more of your countrymen.
Well, that doesn't sound like that bothers you.
I'm overcome with sadness. Have you ever put a Rodian in slowly boiling water? It just sits there. Need what, 1 more?
Yeah, he's back here.
Reach out and touch you with that saber throw. So, I can't believe that you said you didn't like the lava crystal.
I did it live. I mean, it's looking all right.
Looks pretty damn dope.
My favorite of those kind of crystals was the black wing.
There's only 1 black lightsaber. There are a couple that people tried to do in Tor, but it's like, no. There's only 1 lightsaber that has a black crystal in it, or a crystal that makes it black, and that's the dark saber. Anything else is wrong in my eyes.
If I remember right, the black wing was more of a gray or a silk, kind of grayish silver than black.
Dark saber is cool. Ooh, birdies, flamingos. You know, black with a white outer. There was one in Tor. I was like, okay, that is. Wookiees are a little further down, aren't they?
Are you looking for feral Wookiees?
Yeah, they're a little further down.
Yeah, they're the next one down.
That's what I thought. Well, we found our guide. Trail guide. All right, trail guide.
Should we
Should we?
go back and turn in this thing to the Rodians? Since we killed the Rodian hunters?
Yeah. Do we have to go through via the gate, I guess?
Yeah, I would go to the gate.
Then down a level, then to the gate.
Then go to the the canopy.
Oh, no. We should have gone down a level first. We're going to have to run the entire level again. Aren't we?
Oh, shit. I think you're right. Yes, we should have. You're right.
You know, this is what happens when I let Mambu do the leading.
When you listen to frogs.
They were in the high grounds, right?
Yeah, but go to the canopy.
Why are we going to the canopy?
Because you go to the canopy and then you talk to this guy, have him go. You go up one level and you're at the back. You're closer to the Rodians.
Oh, really? I guess that's true. We're gonna have to run through that entire level. Yeah, we should have gone down. Go down before you go up. Jedi headed into the Ryatt. Meow.
At least they can let me hop or something.
You lost that ability. You're a de-evolved frog person. You lost the ability to hop, and you got the little frilly faces instead because, you know, evolution. All right, Tresk, what's up? Thank you for your help with the situation. That's one less thing to worry about. Another thorn in our side, though, is a group of thieves known as the Deep Woods Poachers. These poachers often raid our camps and steal our supplies and the bounty of our hunt. Go show them that they are not wanted here. Kill 25 of them. That you do. For some reason, I thought you. So, I guess you can call a vehicle in the woods. Or the fractal in the woods.
Yeah, you can do the ractal.
Mounts. I remember now that you couldn't do anything but run the Ryatt Trail, which must just feel like coming home. Right, Mambu? Only being able to run everywhere?
You know, where are Rodians from?
Rhodia.
Is it an aquatic world? I don't know.
Swamp World, yeah. You would know this if you were an actual Star Wars person who had watched the Clone Wars. Not to give up too much, but you know who saved your world from occupation by the Separatists?
I'm going to guess like Yoda?
No.
Obi-Wan?
No. Try again. Yusa, way off this time. Your world was saved by Jar Jar Binks.
Nope, nuke my planet.
Dude, Jar Jar was awesome. people give Jar Jar this bad rap, but Jar Jar, it's like Jar Jar is the Star Wars universe's biggest scapegoat of them all. It's like he brings forth, after the encouragement from Palpatine, you know, he was deceived by Palpatine in bringing in the stead of Princess Amidala, or Queen Amidala, Senator Amidala at the time, you know, bringing forth the Emergency Powers Act because they were captured on a planet and they needed an army, right? So he went forth and did that. And, you know, the whole thing of, oh, so this is how, you know, liberty dies with thunderous applause. You know, everybody voted on it, okay? And then they threw poor Jar Jar under the damn bus because he was the one that brought forth the motion, you know? They all voted for it. It was their thunderous applause that was heard, you know?
Fake news. Jar Jar's a moron.
Jar Jar was great, dude. Jar Jar is one of my favorite characters.
I think these are the guys we want to kill right here, by the way.
Yeah, these are the deep poachers. We can kill them. I guess we went up the other path last time. But yeah, Jar Jar gets his bum rap, dude. He was a good dude. He later spent most of his time after the war, in the fall of the Empire, hanging out with the orphans, making them laugh. That was Jar Jar, making orphans laugh. And you dislike him. He made orphans laugh. That's what he did to help orphans. Of course, you don't care because frogs
don't. Not a strong enough word.
Frogs don't have souls. They don't understand about caring.
Ribbit.
You know, they don't care about such stuff because they have no souls. And there are a couple more guys here. People give Jar Jar up. Jar Jar is not deserving of the hate people give him. I still think they should have.
He gets the hate because he was made to be such an annoying character in the Phantom Menace.
See, no, but that's dumb. Because I guarantee you, so you were what? How old were you when the originals came out?
I was 5, I think, when episode 4 originally came out.
So, alright. So, how old? So you would have been 5, so you would have been what? 9 years old when the Return of the Jedi came out? Something like that?
No. Return of the Jedi came out in like 83, so I would have been 11.
11, okay. 11 years old. And you're telling me that Wicket was not your boy?
I am telling you that, yes.
You didn't like Wicket and the Ewoks?
They were all right, but they didn't go around flapping their tongue and you know, shit like that. Jar Jar was just over the top.
He was a different generation. He was a different generation's Wicket. You have to understand. That's this current generation. I mean, let's be honest. It's like, after my generation, things kind of gone downhill.
But also, you're the only person I've ever talked to that actually likes Jar Jar.
Dude, Jar Jar got a bum rap. I mean, I would have thought you would have liked the Gungans. They have like a giant frog person as their leader.
I don't mind the Gungans. I just don't like Jar Jar. Now, let's remember to go down before we go back and turn in this poacher thingy.
Much hatred I sense in you. Gonna have some suffering soon with all that hatred. Yeah, think of what Jar Jar did. Think of what Jar Jar did. He escaped with Jedi, showing them the way to his underwater city where he was already in exile, not to be loved by his people, risking own imprisonment to help out the Jedi and the Naboo people. That is a quality person. I mean, I'm surprised by you, Mambu. To be perfectly honest, being a frog person yourself, you have an issue with someone catching food with their tongue? Isn't that a little self-hate?
I just think he was way overblown. If we could have been toned down, like by half, then I don't think there would have been near the hate.
I think part of it was thrown on him because there's a portion of the fandom that goes, well, they're not as good as the originals, which they're not, you know. I bet you if you showed them, I bet you people who grew up with the prequels first have a much chiller opinion of Jar Jar. I still think the best idea ever floated by the fandom was Darth Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar was by far like the best idea ever floated by the fandom, and I wish they had run with it. I so wish they had run with it. It would have been great. Did you ever read that post about Darth Jar Jar?
I had heard it before, but I don't think I read it.
That should show those poachers not to mess with us Rodian frog people, or at least slow them down a bit. I have one last thing for you. On the lowest level of the Ryatt Trail, some Gotal hunters have set up a small camp. These Gotals think they are the mightiest hunters on the planet and show the rest of us no respect. I want them to learn the hard way to respect Rodians. Not to mention the fact that they shouldn't be here in the first place. I can do that. Perfect. You'll find the Gotal Hunter camp on the lowest level of the Ryatt Trail. They are usually in the camp and wandering the surrounding areas. Kill any Gotal hunters you can find. Up to including 18. Let me ask you this. Do you hate everybody that's clumsy?
Like in like real life or in movies?
Wherever. Star Wars is real life.
No, not necessarily.
Star Wars is a historical documentary.
I just don't think the way they created the character of Jar Jar that he added anything to the movie. The events of the movie would have played out without Jar Jar and probably much better for it.
I don't know about that. I'm unsure about that thought process.
Did you ever see the episode of The Big Bang Theory where they debated that the Indiana Jones was really a side character in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, that he had no bearing on the events of it because no matter what he did, it still played out that the Nazis found the Ark, and he had no bearing on what actually happened in the movie?
No, I have not, but thinking about it, well, see, that's not true though, because they were looking in the wrong place. They never would have found it if it wasn't for Indy, right?
They said that, and they had a counter argument to it, and I forget what it was.
Of course, they have a counter argument to it. At this point, my sister would be like, I don't want to play anymore. You can do it without me. I'm out.
Not a spider person, is she?
Oh, no. Once she was going to work or something like that, and a spider, a small spider, we're not talking a big spider, a really tiny, small spider, right? Landed on the outside of her front window, driving window, windscreen. That's the word I was looking for. She freaked out so much she ran over the cable box. No joke. She knocked cable out because freaking spider.
So the spider landed on a window. Wow.
On the outside of the window. These spiders have like really chunky legs, man.
WLM, Wookie Lives Matter.
There's a wee bit of a gap there. That's actually a lot of heat damage. It's like 3,500. I wonder what the dot actually is. Chronicle relics. I'm trying to remember what the photos were dropping. Because it was something that I got off of someone else. It might have been... I can't remember what it was. Because it was something that I was looking for, and I went somewhere to get it.
I got a Doku story so far. Disc 3.
I don't think it was someone down there fighting. I don't think it was a I don't think it was the Jarek piece, is it? Although they might have been there, but I don't think that's the main thing. This guy's AFK grinding, so we should be able to sap these from him. There are two guys there. They're randomly grinding. Guess we can go.
You over this here, and the radio's this way anyway.
So the Transdotion camp is over this direction.
Yep.
This was always a cool section, going through the roots. Let's fight inside the cloud of death. This is what it looks like in Los Angeles on like a normal afternoon.
Yep.
It's your ability is just Los Angeles smog. How many more of those do we have to get? Need the radio. 12 more. Oh, we got Blackscale up here. We might have to go back and get a couple more Wookiees. I don't know if there are any more in this area or not.
Not in this area, but up the trail there still are.
Was it? Actually having a fight again. It's been a while, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I have a weird, like, I just push my saber in front of me and I just, like, swing it around. I don't actually, like, hold the handle. I think it's a mind thing. Does it look like that to you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so it's not just me. Smog attack. Coughing. We're now playing Pokemon. I'm wondering if it's because of the type of lightsaber I have. I have no idea why it does that float it in front of me thing. You know? I'm just gonna get my stam up. I don't have my meditate yet. One of these days I will. Hang on a second, let me see here. It may have been a Dejarik piece. It might have been another place to go for the Dejarik pieces, but I got that one somewhere else. Maybe they dropped some shards.
They might.
We'll figure out what it is soon enough, though, won't we? That's how a real party.
Oh, that was not good.
You just have to keep me alive, that's all. I said you have to just keep me alive, that's all. Just gotta do the Mambu job. Not doing damage. Oh, you put me in stasis, eh?
Yeah,
you put yourself in
stasis. You're about dead.
Thought you had heals.
They're on time. cloak.
Oh, I'm down. All right, so 8 of them is not doable right now. Good to know. It was an experiment. You know what? I bet you if I had gotten my stems before I came down here, it probably still would have been pretty close. But stems would have helped.
Do you have cloak?
No. Why waste points on cloak? That's why you have Force Run. If things get too bad, you just peace out. I'm out. How many of these guys did we have to kill?
I don't think we have.
We didn't have to kill. We
these
just
guys.
had to get to the radio. Radio. I mean, we didn't have to kill him, but see, I don't just kill frog people. I kill unworthy lizard people too. Proton carbine. Houdini. Restraining chair.
A little later in one of these quest lines, we have to come back here and rescue a Wookiee from here.
I see no Wookiee to rescue from here. Dun, 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 dun. Just gonna piece by those guys. There we go. So the Trando radio was going to where? All the way up top to the one guy, I believe.
Yeah.
Zaloots. And the feral Wookiees are back, which we need. Another.
Need 12 more.
Yeah, you're gonna have to build your guy up into a dude for heroics, because you're gonna be our medic in heroics probably.
Well, by that point, we'll have my 35 suit built and stuff like that too.
Going down here, aren't we?
Yes.
Continuing down, down, down. Going up. You have to go up first to go down. Big old hairy spiders. This would have been a pretty quick episode if we hadn't had to run the trail twice.
Yep.
I should have done the other mission. And once you know where everything is, it's not too shabby, but it's like, you have no idea what's going on. It's like, oh, wow, it's just all over the place. And what do we do next?
Yeah, it can get confusing.
Your critter is being attacked by a spider. That's what I love about it, is it's so all over the place, you know? It definitely has a path and direction you have to go to, but it's not the most easy to figure out which way it is. I need one more. How about you?
Yeah. Okay.
Did you store your beastie?
No, he's either stuck or he fell through or something.
Looks like he's stuck.
See if
Found
he
a bunch of
popped over here.
found a bunch of Wookiees here. You can always store him and recall. There he is. Why are those guys over there when you could be right here doing this? Return to that dude. What else we have? What are the other Kachiro ones? Oh, we need to return the spear. The Varactyl thing we're done with. And the Brody Johnson thing is flying. We're gonna have Nims here after a bit. We could do Nims at any point.
I like Nims.
And nothing like picking weeds. Isn't that your favorite part?
Yeah.
Return. Godels are a level down. We should finish up. That's return. As soon as we go down to the treasure lands, Shadowlands, we can go back up and turn in like 3 of the 4. Then there's another one back in the spear back in the tier itself. These guys are coming out over here.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not a great spawn, in my opinion.
No, they're not. I mean, there was that area just a wee bit back there that had 6 freaking Wookiees on it, you know? I'd rather be there if that's what they're killing. If they're killing the spiders, why be right next to each other? Oh, I just got an 8 of 10. Ed,
8 or 10 and what?
the crystal. Although you say 9 of 10 is the hard one.
We're going to go down first.
Remember to go down first. Show me the way down to the next level. Thank you. Bringing peace to those feral Wookiees was a painful but necessary task. Your next hunt is your most dangerous yet. You will hunt Mind Stinger on the lowest level of the Ryatt Trail. Mind Stinger are your targets. Are Mind Stinger Blood Spillers, Mind Stinger Death Callers, and Mind Stinger Bone Crushers. Do not take these creatures lightly, for they are formidable prey. You will find these Mind Stingers on the lowest level of the Ryatt Trail. We're hunting those guys. Kill 24 of them. All right. Back so soon? I did not expect you for another day yet. It was nothing. Here's the radio. This is perfect. I tell you what, I have a friend in town, Kayamar. She is set up in the Cantina Kachiro. Why don't you see her when you get a chance? She might have some more work for you if you are interested. Okie dokie. I'm going to go... no, because the Rodans was the Godels. So I'm going to go into town. I'm going to turn these two in, and then we'll call it an episode.
All right, that'll work.
Because we have to turn in the spear, and we have to turn in... We can pick up the next part of whatever this guy has.
I think the next part for the one is a space mission, I think.
Probably. A lot of this stuff incorporated a lot of space missions.
That's the thing I gotta do on this guy. I gotta get some space levels on him. I've got nothing.
I have nothing on this guy either. But I'm going to have to get a Y8 on someone, which I know starts here in Kashyyyk. Is mining some minerals, you know?
I do have a YA on my master pilot guy. I don't think I
so you mastered something.
But I do have it.
I decked my Y8 out, man. My Y8 looked amazing. Can't remember what it looked like though anymore. It's been too many years.
I think this weekend I'm gonna spend some time doing some piloting. I got so many space missions to do on my Jedi. Then this guy, I gotta get him up to the Avatar platform as well.
You know? Jeez, a whole group of Umbra people are here. I know what they're doing. Where's the one guy we have to talk to here? Missing son. Return the spear to Ch'Tuk.
I think he's up in here in the tree. There's that Kymar right there. That's one of the radio quests.
Yeah. Alright, Skoso, I was looking forward to meeting you. Zalut tells me you provided a great service for us. Being able to track the Trandoshan's movements on the trail will allow us to move refugees and supplies more easily. But there is more we would ask of you if you are willing. I am. That is good to hear. The occupation of Kashyyyk has never been a blessing, but what was once an endurable situation has ended with the coming of the Blackscale. When the Empire made their declaration of destruction of servitude, many of our elders and warriors immediately surrendered to their rule, and those that were left behind knew a form of peace. And the Blackscale? This territory was handed over to them when the Empire pulled back its forces. The Blackscale are killers and brutes. Their herding of my people caught us unaware at first, but their plan has backfired on them as we have resisted. As was feared, but they appealed to the Empire to carry through on their threats to lay waste to our lands, but Commander Richards has denied their request. Why would an Imperial not support the Trandoshans as promised? A few believe he takes delight in seeing the Trandoshans fail where the Empire had such success. Personally, I think he is afraid to call for aid because it would be admitting that he has lost control of this region. Commander Richard's authority ends at the borders of this village. Orden Task rules the clan here on Kashyyyk, and Task answers directly to Lord Isaac, Patriarch of the Blackscale, back on Heskas. What sort of plans do you have then? Trandoshans are noted for their regenerative abilities. They are willing to lose an arm in battle as they know it will grow back. This makes them fierce fighters. No, if you truly want to kill a Trandoshan, you are best to remove its head. For Sizik, well, you say he is far from here. That is true, and he is not known to leave his citadel. It is here where you become important to our efforts. Adjutant Rusk runs Avatar Platform, that cancerous station dug into an asteroid field surrounding Kashyyyk. He is currently here on Kashyyyk to meet with Task, but will return shortly to the Avatar. We want him captured, and during his return flight is our best chance. What do I need to do? You need to capture him during his return flight, because that's our best chance. Mission sounds easy. What of reprisal? If all goes well, they will believe it was mining pirates. Be wary of their Skoso. The Blackscale employ mercenaries to bolster their ranks, but the House Guards are expert pilots. Understood. Well, I have this sick that I got at Tansari Point Station. That should be enough, right?
I'm thinking no.
First, second, or third level?
First. Come out and take a right.
Okay. I am exhausted. I cannot find any evidence of where Thakard is. Maybe you have better news for me. I am afraid the news is not good. Oh no. You have found my son, and I am sorry, but your son is dead. How did this happen? He was a good hunter. I don't know how this could happen. My poor Thakard. Liberar killed your son and stole his spear from him. My spear? Thakard was killed because my spear? It is meant to so much to Liberar. I would have just given it to him. I always knew that Liberar was no good. Now he will have to face my rage and pay for taking my son away from me. Thakard's final request was that the spear be retrieved and returned to you. So you tracked down and killed Liberar to recover my spear. I see. You have honored my son by completing his final request. You may be an off-worlder, but you are honorable and noble. Thank you for returning the spear to me, but I have no further need of it. I think it would be best if you kept it. Thakard would have wanted it that way. Thank you. So we now have a spear. A chicken blade stick. More stuff to put on my walls, you know? All right, everybody. I think, let me check here. I think that's going to be it for this time. We have just running through everything one last time. Yep. All right. That's going to be it for this time, guys. Next time, we will continue on through the lower parts, the lowest levels of the Ryatt Trail, and we will clean up all the Gotels and all the evil baddies down there causing trouble. Catch you all next time. If you enjoyed or disliked this video, I do hope you comment on it and give it a thumbs up or down. If you want to see new videos, please hit the subscribe button, and to be notified of new content when it comes out, hit the notification bell. But for now, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day, and don't forget to bring it no matter what you do. And I will see you guys in the next video.